spontaneous space combustion, followed by a slow descent into the Star Wars Sea, Space Sea. Because, you know, filling everything with oxygen is a good idea. There we go. Don't know why I'm watching my own. I was watching my own stream twice, but you know, that's clearly not a problem. Internet. Okay. Ugh. Of course, it's the talk zone. I mean. It's called the chat room. Talk zone. No. Does it go in Siesh? Or not Siesh? Oh boy. New game. Ready to... Oh, don't worry, sis. I've got everything unlocked. Using my save file from my Steam profile. Problem is, no matter how many times I've played this game, it still wants to kill you. Have you played this game, Sish? Not Sish? Sish? Not Sish? Maybe Sish? Yes, Sish. I'll do Sish. Sish. Actually, you know what? Because I'm stupid this way. Sish. I'll name my MCV after you, Sish. Maybe that will bring me to victory as I wipe the spit off my screen. Darn it. I keep clicking out of the game. I realize, I mean, I'm kind of trying to pay attention to other things, but Don't worry, Siege. You will steal all of the enemy's HP with a leech drone and carry all of the things. Go with the normal. I mean, easy's no less. Easy. Because, oh god. I'm having all the FTL flashbacks. Let's do this. Welcome to Convoy. After enduring an ion storm, you're... What? Hold on. The beginning cutscene was blowing up. After enduring an ion storm. Sure. Your ship was forced to make an emergency landing on the planet Omek Prime due to critical damage to its primary systems. The captain has ordered you to traverse the planet in search of replacement parts. Obtaining these will allow the ship to continue its mission. The captain wants you to collect the following parts and bring them to the spaceship. The flux capacitor, really. Hyperdrive stabilizers. The sonic screws. Memes. Self-sealing stem bolts. At least 3 of these parts are meme-worthy, but that's beyond the point. Omek Prime is a world filled with danger. 3 factions vie for control of the planet. They are the Privateers, the Raiders, and the Torvac. Managing to survive on this harsh world where most arguments are settled with violence is key to your success. Any questions? Not really. I've played this the befores. If I can... Okay, there we go. Let's do this. Flux capacitor. 230. Hyperdrive's 145. 199 for the Sanic screws. Self-sealing stem bolts are 230. 223. I can read, I swear. We got the hyperdrive stabilizer first because it's the closest. We can carry. Actually, we can carry all full parts at once. I mean, since you've played this game, but I don't know if anybody else out there's ever played this game. But as far as this game goes, if you ever played FTL, and do everything. Yes, Sish, I will do everything. You know what? Big red barrel is stood in the middle of the road. You were right in front of it. What should I do? Look inside. Exactly. I found fuel. Sweet. Good thing I didn't shoot it. Good thing the game totally didn't decide to be a dumb. I'm pretty sure. Oh. Okay, there it goes. So these are little radar blips that you can explore and things happen. There is someone beside the road, frantically flailing his arms. Hey, Sish, I found you. There is a sign beside him that reads, "Used car for sale." You see a big shape covered by a sheet. Buy that car. No, Sish, I was gonna buy the sheet. Approach the stranger. Oh. As you approach the man, you see he is wearing an oversized checkered jacket and a wide-brimmed hat. He is tapping his foot nervously on the ground and says the car is for sale for 80 scrap, though he doesn't allow you to actually see it. Can't afford the car, so I can't trust him. Okay. This is a bummer. Need to find somebody's butt to kick so I can take their car. Yeah, you pretty much can't get back unless you find it somewhere else. You come across a lone man wearing what seems to be a sandwich sign. You mean like the billboards? Like, come eat it. Unnamed burger joint number 1. We have the best sandwiches ever. What? It turns out the man was wearing explosives underneath the sandwich sign as he promptly blows up when you get in range. Exactly! This is my response. Why? So just this game's great. First 5 seconds, I've already seen like the most illogical things ever. The signal appears to be coming from a lone rundown garage strangely situated in the desert. I'm a curious SOB, so let's do this. A man calling himself Glenn Matthews, who claims to be Quiet the handyman, meets you outside the garage. He asks if he can have a look at your vehicle. Of course, I'm going to accept it. Glenn inspects all your vehicles closely, his eyes filled with wonder and excitement. Eventually, he appears satisfied. Wow! Those are some amazing vehicles, champ! I don't know what I'm saying. Thank you very much for letting me look at them. Best of luck, guys. Thanks. Goodbye. Okay, things and stuff happened. Nothing interesting's happened except for the guy blowing up. You arrive in a shady part of town. Your crew member assures you that the Sasiak milk bar should be around here. Look around. After some time, you find the milk bar you're looking for. Why is it a milk bar? Can you not, like... Is it, like, M for mature to say bar? Like, alcohol? A large neon sign sits above the entrance depicting a naked woman. Great. Some sleazy-looking men wearing white jumpsuits and a variety of hats hang around the entrance. Talk to the dudes first. The sleazy-looking men stop you in your tracks. Welly, 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 well. To what do we owe the extreme pleasure of this surprising visit? Ask about the hyperdrive stabilizer. Why not? You asked them about a hyperdrive stabilizer. Whatever. They look at you with questioning eyes, one of them looking particularly dim, before they say, well, it stands to reason you'll want to speak with Andy. He's inside the milk bar now, sharpening himself up for the night. I do appreciate the help, Sish, but I do know what I'm doing. But, take me to him. Take me to your liter. Your liter of milk, apparently. You enter the Sasiak Milk Bar, which is furniture in the shape of naked women. Why? Why would you have a bar that has furniture in the shape of naked women? It looks like the milk is served from there. Okay. That doesn't make it any easier. Loads of people in various states of intoxication are sprawled across the floor, tables, and stools. You are led to a youthful-looking man with almost cherubic features. Shut up, Sish. You're not making this any easier. Yes, I friggin' thought it might actually be something sane. Now, no, it's not sane. Friggin' intoxicated people sprawl all over naked women-shaped furniture, apparently. Is what this game is describing, and there's no pictures. I don't even want to imagine that. Talk to the man. No, you know what? Screw that. Howdy there. At last we meet. My name's Andy. My droogs tell me you lead the big convoy, name of the game, and are in need of a hyperdrive stabilizer. I can help y'all. Tell me more. It's been a while since I've seen some lashings of the old ultraviolence, which is where you come in. What? If you could provide me with the excitement and joy of combat, I'd be happy to give you a hyperdrive stabilizer in return. I consider myself somewhat of a law keeper. Nailed it. So let's dish out some justice to the 3 different factions on Omec Prime. Oh, God. Let's see. Alright, let's do that. No, need the part. This guy's probably wouldn't cooperate anyway. Yes, Ish, I have Payday 2. Unfortunately, I can't run it at a very high graphics setting because my computer... even then, like, having played Payday 2 with people, the problem is, the simple fact that, how should I describe this? Put simply, there's only 2 ways to play the game, and it's always the same. Either you go in, sneaky breaky, because you have to, or you just pick up the biggest dang gun, the most amount of armor you got, and walk in and kill everything. Loudest jacket Russian fighting. Exactly. That's the problem with Payday. That's my problem with Payday 2. But whatever. Anyway. Wonderful. Let us traverse these wicked wastelands. Didn't I just say this? Anyway, let us traverse these wicked wastelands and kill us some evildoers. Can't wait to see you in action. Let's go. Andy follows you back to your convoy, where he hops out happily and starts entering coordinates to your map. Where art thou going? A Torvac checkpoint in the nearby area is rumored to perform experiments on the local population. Whilst that isn't much of a shocker, they have recently abducted a relation of mine. Better be a woman. No, it is a woman. What else do you expect? As such, it became personal. We need to get him out. It's a him. Never mind. I can't read. Stopping. Only reason I bring it up is because Crime Wave 2017, and yes, one of the guns they added is akimbo shotguns. Really? Akimbo shotguns? This is Call of Duty now. Of course, I think the longer you take, the more the normal zones become controlled by the enemy. Yeah. I'm pretty sure that's... Ooh. I wanna go buy things. Let's spend all the money. Spend the money! What do they got in the shop? You got rocket artillery, a buzzsaw. It's good for ramming, long range. Ballistic computer for improving units' range. Shield. No, I am not trading that in. I need my dick. Contrary to popular belief. Give it to the smaller vehicle because it's weaker, and then I'll... How do I... Oh, wait, hold on. That's how. Alright. Spend 5 on fixing that up. Okay. Alright. Good. Leave camp. Let's get that hyperdrive. Let's... We just left! Since you don't know how true friggin' you were when you said, now get ready to fight your fixin'. Oh, God. Oh, God. The vehicles appear to be of privateer design and are led by a remarkable duo. One of them has clothing that looks remarkably like your spaceship crewman's uniform, whilst the other sports very outdated armor and helmet. It's Trucking Tuesday! Come here! Hell's bells. Hey! Game combat. All about that positioning right there. Give your vehicles targets. Actually, it's very simple. Targets, they shoot the targets. They have a range. You can have them ram things out of the way. Alright, we're good. Good example of a situation where... Yep. You can strategically use ramming to get things to hit buildings, landmines, wrecks, etc. Meanwhile, you mostly just shoot everything. You successfully You've successfully defeated the old goon squad. Loot. I got AIDS. Or aid. Onwards to victory. After getting aid. You know what? I'm just gonna put this. Alright. That should give me extended range, right? No, that's impact protection. That works. Not gonna mess with the one on the mountain. Seems like a waste to crawl up that mountain. Let's see here. This one is... The signal is coming from garage situated here in the desert. A broken down neon sign reads... Cesar's Chop Shop. Are we serious here? Investigate. Upon heading inside, you spot a greasy... I don't talk that much like this. He's busy disassembling parts left and right whilst bobbing his head and drumming on whatever he's got his hands on to a rhythm only he can hear. It sounds pretty catchy. If he can only hear it, talk to the man. Cesar looks up at you at your approach and says, "New face, welcome. What can I do for you? Let's talk business, bro. Maybe you can give me all that dank upgrades. Running a chop shop here. Talking business is easy. To fix up armor, it's what I do best. Taking a look at the stuff you got outside, you could probably use some fixing. I'll fix it all up except the big one. How does 30 sound for the lot? No questions asked on where it came from. Yeah, fix it. There we go. Well, Caesar's method seems a bit unorthodox. He successfully managed to get the job done. After some time, he looks satisfied and turns to you. Nice. Enjoyed doing that. Pleasure doing business with you. Don't get shot at too soon. Oh, no guarantees. No guarantees. Wow. You spot a small speck in the distance and it looks like a person traversing this desert on foot. Sure. It's armor point, Sesh. Approach. The person turns out to be a man clad in the unmistakable green of the privateers. Yeah, no, this is talk to him. This is the guy out in the middle of the desert. This couldn't go badly. Hey there. Looks like you met me at a very strange time in my life, being a desert-dwelling wanderer and all that. What happened? Was minding my own business in the desert, looting the occasional KJL caravan, since those guys can't defend themselves worth a damn, when I ran into some crazy Torvac shenanigans. Usually those freaks aren't much of a problem. I had my ride decked out with some sweet armor so I could take some hits whilst escaping. But those technological oracles cooked up some wacky new thing that wiped it out in a matter of seconds. Needless to say, they seemed to easily manage to get some shots in afterwards and took out my vehicle. Luckily for me, I got the hell out before they got their hands on me. Still, now I got to wander around on foot. Where are they? Because, clearly that just means we're going to go track them down and kill them. Let me take a look at your map, and I can probably remember the place. Why? You want to head over and take them out? I swear, man, they just wiped out my armor instantly. But if you're up for it, take me along. I can be useful. Sure, hop on. We'll go get them. Get some vengeance. Yeah! Payback time! You won't regret it, man. I remember the sound of that weird device they use. I'll give a holler if I hear it again. My name's Alfred, but you can call me Al. Let's roll! Autobots, roll out. Alas, armor. You know what? We'll go to the town and fix up Death Duck. Apparently is what the name is. Don't, yeah. So I figure this is gonna be a boss fight of some kind, and I'm gonna die. So, I'm repairing my duck. Get it right. I mean, duck. No, this is hot sauce. What are these names? We got hot sauce and death duck. What? That's not scary. I should actually pick names for these. Then again, the actual names are better. Raiders appear from hiding places along the highway. Move into a gauge. I'm not running. I'm gonna destroy you. Really, this thing has... Oh, I already know that thing has no range. Where are you going? Right, come on. Focus in the fire. I said focus. Alright, bam! Oh yeah! Isolated. See, that didn't last long. See, that's kind of the thing with RAM. You can use it to get people, what do you mean out of range? It's clearly within range. It's a rock, look out! It's a bigger rock, look out! Yeah, and hot sauce apparently took the heck out of that. Find some loot in the wrecks. Take the loot. Open map. Okay. So. Here first. Alright, let me go over here first. See what they selling. What are you buying? Fuel, apparently. After some repairs. Okay. 1, 2. Gotta balance your fuel. Gotta balance your scrap. Alright, and I have not upgraded anything yet. Hey, I mean, if this game was realistic, you have to worry about food too. You approach the Torvac checkpoint. Andy approaches you and says, "These cyborg freaks can't be trusted, but we can't just rush in and wipe them out. They've kidnapped a woman called Elizabeth. Her safety is of the utmost importance." I swear he said him earlier. Well then, genius. How about you tell me what the plan is? Cause clearly... Wild West cyborgs. Cause clearly I don't know what I'm doing. Other than following your idiot butt around. Our options are either to radio them and negotiate her release, or to feign ignorance and get them to attack us to weaken their forces without making it apparent we're here for Elizabeth. Let's just radio them and see what happens. "We are Torvac. We desire additional test subjects. We suggest you surrender, as you have no chance of beating our forces." Andy scowls and claims, "If they attack us, they'll have no reason to endanger their prisoners. That'll suit us fine. Surrendering will be a horrible idea. We'll be defenseless without your convoy." Have them. I kind of want to surrender to see what happens, but that just seems like a really stupid idea and a really easy way to end this. A really quick way to end this. Have them attack you. Several Torvac vehicles appear from within the checkpoint and approach a convoy, weapons armed. Of course.
Vehicle reporting.
Oh my god.
Standing by.
Seriously, what is with your range? Well, I mean, yeah, he's weak, but he's got a shield. As opposed to hot sauce, which is like, screw that noise. Ha! Wrecked. Again, that's what I like about this game, is it's like all about positioning. Like, you can avoid so many things just by simply running them into rocks and killing them outright. You managed to defeat the final Torvac. I wonder what Torvac stands for. I still don't know. I want to know. Find loot. Ooh, a shield. Sweet. You can put that shield on hot sauce and he won't die anymore. Andy looks pleased and states, "They won't have any security to protect the prisoners now. Retrieving Elizabeth will be a walk in the park." He leaves towards the checkpoint and soon returns with a woman who identifies herself as Elizabeth and thanks you for your trouble. Just do all the work and they just walk right in. I mean, did they even have, like, handcuffs or a cage? And yeah, 3 vehicles, their entire checkpoint regiment. I don't... logic. Afraid not, oh my brother. Oh my brother. There is a privateer base operation in this area which has eluded me for quite some time. However... excuse me. I have received word of a special squad of vehicles that are a part of the base being operational nearby. We should track them down and acquire the location of the base so we can wipe it out. And by we, I mean you, cause you're the person controlling the game, and I'm just the NPC who doesn't do anything. Got it? good. I love that about these games where they just don't do anything. They're like, yeah, I'm here to help. Not. Let's go then.
Orders?
Orders. Open the map. That's my order. Okay, really quick. Crude graffiti, wrecks, and debris litter the streets. This urban area is obviously controlled by raiders. Keep your eyes peeled. Okay, keep your eyes open. Got it. That's all that told me to do. Okay. Strip the AIDS off my vehicle. Give it a shield. Go to the shop. Sell the AIDS. Oh, if only I could buy this. This would be a nice extra vehicle to have, but can't buy anything. Well, then I guess we'll just have to settle for that's how you upgrade. I like to get the mine guard on my primary vehicle as soon as possible because this thing don't move. Meaning anything that gets in front of it is just gonna, well, cause problems. That's fine, Sish. I mean, vague watching or whatever. It's not a bad thing. I'm here to entertain as much as I can. Up the range. Range, unfortunately can't up the damage. What's that leave me at? 22. We'll hit the shop up for 2 things of fuel. Alright. And also, welcome to the Strem Blarg Honk. I'm sorry. Can we just take a minute to, like, I realize my name just, like, screams edgelord. Even though I'm not. But, I mean, you know what? I'm not in a position to judge. I'm just gonna shut up now. I mean, I'm running around with 2 vehicles named Death Duck and a hot sauce. How did that do? What? Alright. No, not that. Not that, Exdeath. The Final Fantasy dude that's a trait. That's where I got it from, but... You arrive at the coordinates Andy supplied when he starts saying... Does he just, like, start going off on a random story? Please. Just trees and dark, my brother. With real country dark. Just the spot for some of the old ultraviolence. What's the plan? Whatever ultraviolence is. Very well. You can see the wretched privateers and their scummy ways just now. Andy points towards a distant dust cloud. You discern several vehicles. This isn't going to be many vehicles, is it? A privateer raiding party preyed on the weak for sport and gain. Or a privateer. They deserve to perish. Killing this group won't solve the infection, however. We need to find the source. Oh. Killing this group won't solve the infection, however. We need to find the source and then kill all of them. You tell me, what is wisdom for? Blast them, ask questions later, track them to their base, radio them. Oh, as far as what I can tell you, to be short, not like go into the infinite problem of Final Fantasy has too much lore in it. He's a tree with the powers of the void. Looks awesome. But that's beyond the point. I feel like blasting them is just kind of a stupid idea. And radioing them is like the epitome of just like dumb. The music changes. Let's track them to their base and see where they're hiding. That seems... Andy smiles. A wise choice, although a little bit less exciting than simply killing them and dying. Onwards we go then, towards their filthy nest. Let's go. Knowledge is power, guard it well. Screw. What's this? This. The radio signal turns out to be a distress call. A KJL trading company caravan is being attacked by privateers, and they're asking for help. Their coordinates aren't too far from here. Head towards the fight. You know, we'll get that one guy his fight now. Hey, I got way too excited there for absolutely no reason. You spot the skirmish. It turns out most of the caravan has already been destroyed, but the few remaining vehicles are busy fighting the privateers. Engage!
Standing by. Locked on.
Oh, no. Move. Okay, whenever you see those, it typically means get out of the way and kill whatever just did that.
Reporting.
Ah, crap. Mines. Bloody Convoy! The main vehicle has this annoying problem of blocking shots half the time.
Locked on.
Oh. Oh wait, the shields ate it. Never mind. Not a big problem.
Ready and waiting.
Okay, strip that.
Unit reporting.
Spread out a bit. Ah, crap. Shields ate the shot again. Good. Armor's out of the main vehicle, which isn't good.
Rolling.
Ah, crap. The amount of, like, quick reflexes you need in this game from time to time is, like, actually quite ridiculous. Okay. I had a mini heart attack there when I saw the vehicle like half in the other lane and thought it was gonna die. Woo! After you defeat the final privateer vehicle, you return to the KJL Trading Company caravan, or at least what's left of it. Radio them. The KJL Trading Company thanks you profusely. They regret to inform you that they are mostly transporting food cubes, but they do have a medium railgun you can have. Thanks. No. Okay, thanks. So let's see here. Medium railgun. Ignore shields, but not the best damage. Alright. Well, that leads back to their base. So here's what. As you traverse the city, you notice what looks like an abandoned fuel depot. Investigate, or scream it's a trap like Admiral Akbar. Investigate. Several privateer vehicles appear to be from within the fuel depot. Yay, it's a trap! Looks like it wasn't abandoned after all. Kill them all! Yeah. Alright, leech. Oh, come on, not another rocket launcher. Alright, you two, get on the flanks. Shut that thing out of the way!
Roger that. Moving out. Ready and waiting. Moving out. Getting east.
That's not annoying as all get out. Alright, leech that again. Get some health back for the MCD. Pretty much. Like, let's be honest, if I paused the game every time I needed to give an order, wouldn't that just get, like, tedious after a while?
Roger that.
Alright. Oh, well, he's gonna commit Sudoku. Okay. Good job. You find some loot in the wreck. Check the fuel depot. Sweet 24 fuel. Don't need to buy fuel. Sweet. Alright, now I just gotta go pay for repairs. Ugh. Camp. Right. Let's see, what do you have? Heavy MG, which is a DPS of 9.4 with an HP damage of 4 shots. 8. 8.3 with an AP DPS of 0.3. Cheap enough. Well, I don't know. Like, you tell me. I like playing this game a bit more on edge, so to speak. That's just my opinion. You have a light pulse. Effective against health, does nothing against armor. I'm thinking the light pulse laser might have to go. Because the pulse laser has the same DPS, does less HP damage, and has problem with armor. But fires 2 shots as opposed to, you know, the medium railguns ones. I'm going with that. Okay. Go to the shop. Same old, same old. Scrap that. MCV needs to get out, gets fixed. Not so much the others because they have shields. And leave camp. Okay, well, we have this base over here we gotta go through. Oh boy. You're in hot pursuit of the privateer vehicles. Next. Just keep tailing the privateers. Your scanners eventually pick up increased activity in the area. Looks like you found the privateer's base. And he looks pleased and turns to ask what the plan is. Let's lure them into an ambush because I don't have like 2 other vehicles to go fill in the gaps here. Alright. You lurk in ambush and send a single vehicle out to lure the privateers towards you. They fall for it exactly as planned, which results in you blasting a lot of their offensive vehicles without them having a chance to fight back. This should make assaulting the base considerably easier. Find some loot. 8 fuel, 33 scrap, and a buzzsaw. I'm not going to use that. Buzzsaw's only good in RAM. Great! You get ready to wipe out the remaining privateers' vehicles. Born ready. We're gonna die. Got it. 2 more strategic. Oh god, not more missiles. Oh, it's got a laser too. That's not annoying. Kill it already. Ah, crap. That thing's also got mines. Like, at least the railgun, I think the railgun bypasses shields. Yep, it does. Lurg.
Rolling.
Out of the way. There we go. The final privateer vehicle is destroyed. It is an easy matter to flatten the base itself. You find some loot and a 60mm cannon. And he applauds your effort wholeheartedly. Are we done yet? That we are, oh my brother. Let us return to the Sasiak Milk Bar. I'll get you your hyperdrive stabilizer then. Let's go. Alright. So now I just gotta drive. Driving. With this. You spot a large number of privateer vehicles engaged in combat. They seem to be two separate groups fighting each other. Move into engage, wait for them to finish each other off, and leave them to it. Wait for them to finish each other off. As wait for them to finish each other off, they've evidently come to some sort of agreement to attack you. Yeah, they're gonna attack you first. Both factions moving to engage you. Let's see here. On a scale of 1 to regret, how much am I gonna regret this? Place your bets. Oh god.
Standing by. Sir. Roger that. Getting east. Roger that.
Ah, crap.
Not a problem.
alert. Yeah, no, I don't think this is... This man... Oh, hold on. I can be crafty with this here in a second. Well, bam! Get wrecked. Ha! When they just kind of run into things. Alright, we'll move hot sauce to the front. Keep Death Duck in the back. You guys are out of range. Gosh darn it.
Not a problem.
Thinking he's gonna try to lay a mine.
Moving.
There you go. Oh god. There we go. Ugh. Oh, come on! Nothing wants to give me a break. Are we serious? Oh, God. Look at this mine layer. Oh, great. Those wrecks annoyingly damage vehicles unless they have a high enough mine guard, but whatever.
Guns ready. You got it. Target acquired.
Okay, I gotta move into gun range one way or another. Luckily, he's hitting my vehicle and not my other cars. I mean, I can fix the vehicle using this and steal his HP instead.
Orders. You got it.
But I do have a bit of a problem when it, you know,
Waiting orders.
hurts my vehicles, so I can't exactly replace these.
Moving out.
Take loot. There's a minigun. Sweet. Open map. I hate how... The only complaint about the game is you can't, like, repair on the go, so to speak. You kind of gotta find, like, the nearest city and fix yourself. Their nearest camp. And the nearest camp is nowhere near here. Hitchhiker. You come across a lone figure standing by the side of the road. He has his arms outstretched and is holding up a thumb. Hitchhiking in these parts. Seriously. Stop and talk. The man explains he's a free-minded spirit, soul-searching whilst traveling Olmec Prime. I think I know where this is going. He tells you his destination isn't too far from here and asks for a ride. Sure, why not? Where do you need to go? Nearest camp first. We can cut this pass and get there. Come on. Yes! The entire urban area has been recently massacred. The streets are covered in blood and bodies. The raiders are evidently in control of this area. Look for survivors. Yeah, boy. You come across a lone, mutilated survivor cowering in the corner of a wrecked house. He looks frightened as he sees you and starts making mewling sounds. So he's a cat. Take him to the medical bay! As you attempt to move the man, you trigger a mine that he was sat upon. Whilst you are unharmed, one of your vehicles wasn't so lucky. The raiders must have left them here as booby traps. Well, luckily, they didn't die. So the first thing we're going to do... That's useless. Second... give a full overhaul to my vehicles. I think the railgun's fine. We've got a heavy MG, 8 rounds of 9.44. DPS of 7, which is less, but has an AP DPS. HP damage of 28 versus 4. 4 times 8 is 36, 32, while this does 28, but it's effective against armor. In addition, we have this. That's functionally just a better upgrade. Get rid of those. Alright, so, because I'm getting sick and tired of this. Upgrade your overall upgrade. I feel like my vehicle's getting a bit on the weak side now. We'll save that 10 scrap. Alright. The hitchhiker thing is 87 kilometers away. Now that we're upgraded, let's see what this is. The signal is a distress call from the local population. Am I in Borderlands all of a sudden? Everybody wants something done and it's always Raiders' fault. They're being attacked by an overwhelming force of looting Raiders. Since we're good guys, let's intervene. Turns out the Raiders broadcast the signals themselves. As they were lurking in ambush and managed to catch your convoy surprise. They've got you surrounded. Yeah, you probably are. That was fun. At what point am I gonna learn that I shouldn't be the good guy in this game? Ever. Ah, crap. That was too far. Ow. I think two me songs are playing at the same time. Anybody else noticing that? It's just kind of like it seems to be overlapping themselves. Find some loot. Another. I always get buzzsaws for days. Alright, here's the target. Without warning, you are surrounded by Torvac vehicles. You have no idea how they managed to avoid detection by your scanners, but there's no chance to escape. Prepare to fight. Fight we shall.
Sir? Yes, Captain. Standing by. Not a problem.
Actually, hold on. You can avoid him by the simple fact that this is a mine guard and doesn't take damage from mines with the full mine guard.
Moving. Definitely. Sir? What can I do?
They won't let me get close enough to let me focus fire. I also hate when they get like intelligent and try to die right in front of you.
Ready and waiting. Yes. Waiting order.
Not a good way of putting it, but ah! All right, good. Upon further inspection, we don't find anything pointing at cloaking technology. Weird. You arrive at the hitchhiker's indicated location. He goes off then. Okay. The hitchhiker hops off your convoy. Thanks a lot. I'm glad there are some other open-minded individuals in these wastelands. He starts to walk away. No reward or best of luck. Good. I'm a good guy, so best of luck. Ah, kind-hearted. After all. Thanks, Sis. You too with whatever you're up to. I knew I made the right choice to hitch a ride with you. You do deserve a reward. I have my own vehicle parked near here. Wait for me and I'll join you on your quest. Woo! Got Woodstock. Oh yeah! Got a car. We're gonna have to hyperdrive, right? Right, it's halfway across the map. Wait a minute, now that I think about it. Oh boy. This is about to get entertaining here now. Yep. Wait, hold up. This thing's got rocket launchers. So you're telling me this hippie guy out in the middle of the desert had friggin' rockets on a friggin' flower power van in the middle of the desert? I mean, I realize I've had some, like, I've gotten this before, by the way. It's just... There's no guarantees you'll get it. But like, this had plasma cannons, rail guns, like, the most ridiculous stuff that you wouldn't think you'd find on, like, the hippie mobile. I'm gonna buy fuel while I'm here. And figure out what this is. I'm pretty sure this is affected by a mod I have. According to Alfred's intel, this is the spot where he encountered the Torvac with the weird armor. Uh-oh. Whoops. Investigate the area. After some time, you hear a loud, wailing screech. Alfred jumps up and exclaims, "That's it! That's the device! Shortly afterwards, my armor just disappeared! You gotta get out of range before it hits, man!" I'm assuming you mean take the armor shredding. Let's do this. Says that was bad timing. The screech turns into an explosion, and as Alfred explained, all the armor on your hasn't disappeared. Shortly afterwards, you spot some Torvac vehicles who are moving in to engage. But don't worry about it, Sis. We got, like... Okay, so it's not what I'm thinking of. But we have vehicles with shields, so I don't care that much. You don't have anything I should be particularly afraid of? Oh. Oh yeah, and the rocket artillery can, like, shoot over everything. Defend the hippie! Exactly! And Lunas, again, you're in Korea. What do you expect me to do about that?
Vehicle report ready and waiting.
As the hippie misses all 3 shots, apparently. Hippie can't shoot for crap. Light rocket artillery, sweet. Look for the device. You managed to salvage some equipment that looks like it could have been the device Torvac was using. After inspection, your engineers tell you they won't be able to get it operational, but they're at least able to scrap it for an additional 100 scrap. Sweet. Alfred comes up to you again and claims, "Damn, shame we still have no clue how they pulled off their crazy armor shredding stunt. Double damn for them getting rid of my ride. Oh well, at least revenge has been served. So, mind if I keep tagging along? It's been fun and it's not as if I have anything else to do." "Sure, why not?" And yeah, you can actually understand me? Sure about that.
Sir?
So, what I don't understand is, what did I get out of that? Whatever. I also do really like having the rocket artillery, because it's, like, way better than most of the other stuff in the game. Simply because of the fact that it shoots anywhere. Hyperdrive. Alright, we're back to fixing the Millennium Falcon's hyper... Suddenly hear an explosion. Notice you're under fire. You suddenly hear an explosion. Okay, I'll buy that. And notice you're under fire. Just casually notice, like, I do believe we're under fire. Yes, indubitably. As you warn the convoy, several enemies approach rapidly. Looks like these roads aren't safe. No! Oh, there we go. Here we go again! Yeah, Alpha Strike doing crap out of that one. Oh yeah, I still have no armor. What do you mean out of range? You're well within range, man. Okay. Well, it wasn't as hard as I thought. A light MG. Woo, let's go back to the freaking ship and fix the armor on my stuff. Debating whether I want to keep that rocket launcher or not. I like the minigun. I'm gonna go for the MG. Scrat. I really wish I could friggin' put this, like, bigger MG on something that's not, on this thing. Let's just put it that way. Because there's nothing I friggin' haven't gotten anything to put on this. Oh, we'll just put more range on this bugger. Make you a bit tougher. You know what? Screw it. You're weak and pathetic. I'm gonna give you maximum range so you can just, like, pew pew all day long. I'll hold on to the rocket launcher for a bit. Might swap. You're being followed by some privateers. They demand you give them 50 scrap or they'll open fire. We don't deal with privateer scum. Open fire. Yep.
Ready and waiting.
Ah, crap.
Sir?
Should have upgraded handling.
Roger that. Unit report. Standing by. Roger that. Hey. Unit ready and waiting.
Nice big range, Bubble.
Ready and waiting.
Kill it quick, kill it quick, kill it quick, kill it quick! Okay. People traveling this road won't be bullied any longer, except us! Because, you know, give it like 5 minutes, we're gonna get shot at again. Because welcome to how this game works. Like, oh man, you made everything safer. Dead. The town over there, I'm gonna destroy you. See? Sure. When they said this road, they didn't mean the other road or the other road, or the fact that the planet is pretty much functionally covered in roads. And take that into account.
Ready and waiting. Affirmative.
There we go. This, that, and every other road. Pretty much. Actually, I haven't had a fuel problem like this entire time, surprisingly. Arrive at the Siasiak milk bar, where Andy hops out of your convoy and instructs some of his droogs to retrieve your promised hyperdrive stabilizer. Great! It's been a blast, oh my brother. One would almost hope for more evildoers so we could head out once again, eh? Andy laughs loudly, then heads into the Siasiak milk bar. You safely stash the hyperdrive stabilizer in your cargo hold and leave. Okay, so we're gonna go over the town over here because we got a nice chunk of change all of a sudden. And, well, don't have to worry that much about repairs. Was in the shop. Another medium rocket launcher. What do you have? Yeah, you have the ballistic targeting computer. Here's what I'm gonna do. Sell. Buy. Rid of the laser. Swap the small one out for the big one. Sell. Give a nice. Go ahead and give a little patch job. Alright, we got plenty of fuel to work on things. Since we can carry everything at once, I think we might as well just like go after stuff. This one of the convoy vehicles is actually rather good at hauling as opposed to everything else in the game. 313 kilometers away for the flux capacitor. Sonic screws are 189. And we're on sonic screws! In the wrong direction. As you drive around the abandoned city, you realize all these alleyways and streets would be the perfect ambush location. Whoops. There doesn't seem to be any activity. It's always good to be prepared, though. That's just the game saying, like, we could throw an ambush at you. But we're not. Yet. As you drive along the highway, your radio suddenly picks up, "Fools ripe for the picking! Have at them, boys!" Prepare to engage. I'm gonna destroy you. Oh, that's fair. Eps. No. There we go. If you notice the sudden cut and stuff, that's because I was dumb and clicked out of the game again. You don't know. Alright. Find some loot. Looty loot. Yeah, it's not my problem with this game, I suppose. It kind of gets a bit repetitive later on. According to your data, Torvac Intelligence Hub should be somewhere around this area. Investigate. Finding the facility didn't prove to be difficult, as you spot pitch black smoke clouds in the distance. As you approach, you soon spot the facility is being assaulted by raiders. They've managed to eliminate all Torvac opposition and set fire to the facility. They're making moves to leave the area. I suppose we'll... Do we want to go after the raiders? Or do we want to search the facility? Anyone? Pull up the Twitch chat so I can see it again. Actually a tough decision. So we might just find the... Yeah, I'll go with that. Sish says to go after, so we go after. With the intelligence hub collapsing into a pile of rubble, you start to pursue the raiders. Full throttle. Thought we're gonna fight. Lame. Out of nowhere, a hail of bullets barely misses you. You are under attack. We didn't go that far. Fight off the attackers. Oh, jeez. They're about done with that one.
Ready and waiting. Getting E.
Ah, what? Lucky? Dodge the shot. Dodge the ramp. Get him. Get him, hot sauce. You got this. Fire. First try. Take the loot from the Rex that decided to attack us, apparently. Sure. We can attempt to not die. The radio signal radiated from a lone man carrying a radio beacon. Hi, Philip. My name's Guy. He says, I need some help. Sure. What do you need? My cousin lives in the town of Colonia, and the plague has reared its ugly head. The courier carrying the cure won't respond. Will you help? These plague people need their cure. I'd be glad to help. No, I don't want anything to do with the plague people. Let's go help the people who worship the chaos god of Nergal. Do this, though. You're on hot pursuit of the raiders responsible for the destruction of the Torvak intelligence hub. Open fire! The raiders realize they won't be able to keep fleeing and turn to fight you. I have you now. That's the other way around. Doop-a-doop. Nice miss, hot sauce. Jeez. It was even like in the same county. Probably be less me just kind of tanking things and me more attempting to dodge things at times. That stupid laser. Up, up. I didn't realize it was also on this side as well. Bam. Yep. The convoy is taking some damage. Ugh. Maybe it's not as tough as what I normally use. Additionally, matter requires some Torvak databanks. They should hold the location of where they produce their sonic screws. Scan data. The databank holds the location of a Torvak sonic screw facility. Surprisingly, it doesn't turn out to be stationary. In fact, it's a mobile production vehicle, which presumably needs the vibrations of travel to produce the sonic screws. Makes sense. Its travel schedule depicts its current location, so finding it shouldn't prove difficult. Great! But we're going to look for the nearest camp, because if I lose my convoy, the distance, privateers, as soon as they notice you, try to run off, whatever. For once, I'm actually not going to go after them because I don't want to risk my vehicle. Seems like a bad idea. Especially because I got a hyperdrive in there and I don't want it to open like a portal to another reality or something stupid. Looks like though. No, not the good thing. This thing's got some SCV stuff. Crap. Alright, because I don't want to lose this, we'll boost the armor and the health. Honestly, I'll probably have that maxed out when we get done here, so... Ow. Focus on cooling the engine. The desert sun burns away with no sprite. The temperature gauge of your engines are rapidly rising. Oh, crap. I gotta keep driving. Sonic screws, okay. So, follow the road around, head down. And we'll stop here because it's clearly in the way. Your urban scanners pick up a strong squad of raiders ravaging this urban area. Move to engage now. Because I hate that.
What can I do? Ready?
I'll focus on anything that doesn't have a shield. Easier to take out, which means less damage to deal with.
Ready and wait. Ready and wait. Ready and wait. Sir? Ready.
Crap! Oh wait, he's heavier than me. Okay, that makes sense now. I was a dumb.
Awaiting order.
Okay. Shoot.
Waiting order.
Well, let's not repeat that again, because that was kind of unnecessary damage. Oh. Well, that happened. Whoops. Well, what you gonna do? Yes, I exploded. All right. Okay, I'm gonna do a thing really quick on my other monitor. No thanks, Ish. I'm not really in a Payday 2 mood. I think I might try this one more time. And, actually, I didn't use any of the, like, you've beat the game thing, because, it's kind of cheap. Like, it comes, like, fully kitted out with weapons and crap, which is annoying. But you don't want to do one down and get your face obliterated. Isn't that what I just did? Ah, boy. Alright, so let's see here. I'll show here in a sec once I get my things all back to how they should be. No. Sish, you need to go in and play, like, the Night of the Cloakers or something. Or whatever that is. Okay. I'll set that on normal again. Because I really feel like easy I can typically get to the boss without too much trouble is the problem. I make no guarantees I beat the boss, but... Alright, Alright, what I'm gonna do... Alright, Sish. Sish, if you look me up tomorrow, I probably won't play it on stream, but I might just actually play Payday and grab some people to play Payday. Because why not? But let's see here. So we'll use some of the better MCVs this time around. There's the Armadillo, which is a nice cat. I might just go with the Armadillo, because it's kind of the best catch-all. But it doesn't carry much, so you gotta make trips back to the friggin' thing. This just has a bunch of ion cannons on it. Rockets. This is the upgraded version of what I was using, which all it does is has 3 repair drones for repairing the escort vehicles. So we'll go with the catch-all. No. Not changing that name. This is ironic. So, MCV name's Judge Death. Oh, let's see here. There's a couple I could go with here that are just, like, stupidly broken. These in particular have, like, the best art out because they come with shields and lasers. These guys aren't bad because they got, turbo boost and ballistic computer for extra range. Heavy armor. Lots of upgrade potential there. Melee only. These things are broken. We're gonna be straight up honest. These things are broken because they're flying drones. They have a massive evade chance. And for the most part, or just they don't care. No. Since I'm going for this now, do I want to go for these stupid things or not? I'll go with the one with the shields. Okay. Small coffin. Well, this thing kind of looks like a lunar rover, so... yeah, what about this one? The Lunar Paladin and the Blargaflarg. Because God knows, escorting the MCV Judge Death. Because that's a thing now. Welcome! I'm not explaining things again. Compression coils. No. Looks like we might have to. We're gonna have to sonic screws first this time. Okay. We can carry 2 parts at a time, by the by. How far are we into this? Minute. Raiders appear from hiding places along the highway and move into engage. Escaping seems unlikely. You'll have to fight. Well, I'm better off armed this time around. So I'll put you in the front, you in the back. Blam. You by the way, with mines, just chuck them at whatever you're friggin' like trying to kill. Just chuck the mine at it. Don't wait for it to run it over. Like it's one of the, ironically, in my opinion, one of the best like direct impact weapons in the game, and it's stupid. See, this is my problem with using the upgrade stuff. It kind of just feels too easy. It took some damage, but it's not that much. Oh well. My plan is... I'll take a quick detour. The plan is to get the sonic screws first, and then kind of start screwing around as things go on. Shield Mart 1, a pair of ballistic computers, and an AIDS. Passing the AIDS. I'm just gonna pump everything into Mine Guard first. What's the range on these buggers? Oh no! Oh wait, hold on. Range... You're not helping. Range is 600 versus the range of 500, so you're getting the range upgrade. Dump a repair on the MCV because it doesn't have shields. All right. As you drive along the road, you see several gruesome heads upon pikes. Looks like someone's trying to portray a message. Our mission is too important to be intimidated. Onwards. Or divert course will have nothing to do with this. Let's go through it. Blood-splattered vehicles appear from out of nowhere. You will have to defend yourself. Yep. Thought so.
Hey.
Oh, God. Oh, what? Lame. Just take you out of mine. Nope, never mind. I guess it doesn't want to. Fire the rocket. Check another mine. Ow, what? Lame. Failed that. Oh well. Mine. Again, see? Mines. Most terrifying weapon in the game. You feel a sense of pride in raiding the lanes of these bloodthirsty maniacs. Don't care. Found a holodisc amongst the loot. Seems to be an advertisement for the Lucky Peacock, a traveling casino. Since the casino travels around, it will be difficult to locate. This holodisc has the latest coordinates, however. Add the coordinates to your map. Why not? I go gambling for some reason. Screws again. Let's go. Intelligence hub should be somewhere around this area. Let's investigate. Yeah. You don't know. Let's search the facility this time. Rushing into the facility, dodging flames and falling debris, you managed to gain access to the area housing the main databanks. After securing them, you escape the carnage and return to your convoy ready to start studying the data. Scan the databanks. Really? I didn't have to follow those guys? The databank holds the location of the Torvac Sonic Screw facility. You quickly enter the coordinates of your scanner and proceed to head out. Oh, jeez. Are you serious? Like, oh my god. That depresses me. Oh, the hitchhiker gonna stop and talk. Hop on. Yeah, let's go for that first. Hitch and ride. 150 kilometers. Give us an extra car early on. I'm not gonna read the stuff again because I read it kind of earlier. But let's see here. A voice calls out to you on the radio. You were the scumbags that stole our food cubes. Instead of defending or superseding, we're just playing that we know nothing of their food cubes. The privateers don't seem interested in your protests and start firing. Yep. We not. Yeah, shield went down on my main vehicle because of the fact that, you know, immediately hit by the glorious problems of wrecks on the road. Makes me so thrilled. Okay, good. Are you... I did the thing again where I swear to the game that it's easy when you use the good stuff, but then I realized, no, it's not. You're an idiot. It didn't have an animation for that before. That's kind of cool. I shoot. So, I was dumb. I'm gonna be blunt here with that. I underestimated the game. So, yeah, they're hungry, I guess. So here's what we're gonna do, because I wasn't dumb. Come on. I'm gonna grab that vehicle. Ooh, the Ranger 66. I think we can get some scrap for that. That'd be a good replacement. Off he goes. Best of luck. Okay. So, what are we gonna rename this? Can I rename it? Oh, I'm gonna rename it. Name. Oh well. Well, let's hear it. You see a stranded raider further ahead. His vehicle appears to be battered and broken. He clambers up from the ground and waves his arm, trying to get your attention. Let's see what he says. Oh, I can't. Oh, what? That's a lame. Stop your convoy and head over. The raider looks severely dehydrated and begs for some water. After refreshing his throat, he stammers, "My crew just left me here for dead. Y'all look pretty tough, though. If you help me fix my car here, I'll join you and shoot and kill whoever you want." The vehicle is covered in blood, gore, and trophies made out of human body parts. I have to execute him. I actually feel really bad for this. Execute the raider. Feel slight No, I don't! I do not feel slight satisfaction as the raider slumps to the ground. The vehicle looks too run down to ever start moving again. It seems best suited for scrap parts. Does it blow up my face? Doesn't blow up my face, and I have enough to... Oh. This is so bad. I feel like I like my moral compass is screaming you're evil. Cause it just friggin' just executed a guy. He got his parts to just buy another car, and the guy wanted to I'm not crying, I'm just like in denial right now. Well, that happened. So, we're going after Sonic Screws, right? Yeah, we're after Sonic. Oh, I feel so bad. Oh, I didn't name the other one. Oh, whatever. You hear a voice belling from your radio. We're going to cut open your heads and eat your brains. Oh, yeah? Yeah! Oh, yeah! Yeah! Oh, yeah! Yeah! Oh, yeah! Yeah! Okay. Oh, come on, are you serious? Come on, do something. Please do something. Oh. I'm just imagining this exchange of just two guys just screaming at the radio in two parked cars. Oh God. No, it's the MG van. Okay. Well, this is going like super easy now. See, this is where it gets easy. Not a problem. Looks like your brains are safe for now. Oh yeah! Aw. Take loot. Oh well. That's great. A bit further along the highway, your scans pick up a civilian vehicle. The radio signal seems to be originating from it. Stop and inquire. Civilian appears to be familiar and to be a family in search for a better life. Sadly, they've run out of fuel and are stranded on the highway. Let's fix the moral compass. Happy to help. Family thanks you profusely for your assistance. They regret to inform you they don't have anything of value. Give you accept their rewards. Whatever. Accept their reward. Gratitude its own reward. Blah blah blah. Moral compass. Okay. In the distance you see a hulking building rise up. According to your coordinates, it should be the Sonic Screw facility. Yay! Let's approach it. As you approach the facility, you are being contacted on the radio. Welcome to Torvac, Sonic Screw Production Facility. Please state your business. Robo-cyborg Mexicans. You know what? We were promised Sonic Screws a reward. Comparing data, knowledge of facility location and boldness of statement, lack of communication regarding this transaction. Please stand by. Wait. Just wait and see what happens. We regret to inform you that probability dictates your statement to be false. Prepare to be annihilated. It didn't just say no. It's yes or guns. Of course it's out of range. Ugh, sorry about that. With no guards left, you easily acquire an ample supply of sonic screws, which you transfer to MCV. They should prove plentiful for your spaceship Mercury. Yay. God, that was easier than like anything else so far. You know, I'm gonna have to self-stealing stumble things, whatever. We'll go to the town first. Get some fuel. Oh, great. Several vehicles approach from the surrounding streets. Get ready. The vehicles are unmistakably Torvac, led by what seems to be a mad scientist. You can't have a good fireworks display without a few deaths. This is going to be awesome. That's not my response, but okay. The range of this back on the Lunar Paladin 2.0 is being a pain. It's so short range, it's almost point blank half the time. There we go. That worked out well. Successfully defeated the old goon squad. Ye olde goon squad. Still cannot believe I shot that one guy. Well, I don't need aids. Actually. Because I don't... unless I want to... That's a good weapon in the shop. I'm not going to worry about it. Oh. Ooh. That could be useful. What do I have in here that I don't need? You know what? I don't need the missile. Like, I'm serious. I don't like the missiles because of the simple fact that it's just... this area of effect thing that you never get to use the full area of effect on. Like, ever. Because you're always, you know, not trying to hit your MCV, not trying to hit your vehicles, and etc., etc., etc. Actually, the Guard of Titans. Go with that. We'll go with that. I like that one. There we go. No, wait, hold on. We'll give you range boost. I freaking hate its range. It's so low. We should... They demand you to give scrap. No. Of course not. Or not. Wrong vehicle. Oh, what?
Reporting. Roger that.
Who's in range ever?
Ready. Affirmative.
There we go. That's pretty easy. People driving this road won't be bullied any longer. Got a light MG that's probably going to go onto my vehicle in a bit. Radio signal appears to be originating from a lone raider vehicle stood by the side of the road. Investigate. It would appear the raider's vehicle has ran out of fuel, which explains why it is stranded by the side of the road. Talk to the raider. Give me your fuel. I'll make it worth your while. Screw it. Thanks, bub. Let me go fire it up, The raider starts revving his engine. Before you know it, he speeds off. Go chase him. His vehicle is pretty light and managed to get away, but not before you've managed to trace the signal. He can't run forever after him. Let's see what this is. Oh, I guess the casino. You have found the mysterious traveling casino, the Lucky Peacock. It is fitted with numerous neon signs that state the Lucky Peacock, parts. Try your luck at the Lucky Peacock. You could be a winner. You know what? Screw gambling. It's amazing how flamboyant the inside of the Lucky Peacock is. There is a roulette table where the only bets you can place are 100 scrap. There's also a Wheel of Fortune. Additionally, there are some slot machines. I don't have the roulette enough. I have the Wheel of Fortune. Oh. Welcome to the Wheel of Fortune. You can spin the Wheel of Fortune for 100. You look like you can win. Just bet anything. Don't have anything. Slot machine. Slot machines all look pretty much the same aside from the bets you have to place. 1, 10, 100. Sure. Ding, you won nothing. Hey. That's kind of cool. So it's essentially just a gambling machine. I'm winning a lot of nothing here. You've won your one back. Never mind. I've slowly, screw that. I'm not gambling a free game. You leave the Lucky Peacock far behind you. Maybe someone else will get lucky. Not us. Alright, stem bolts. Fuel this time around is not gonna be... Oh, God. You broadcast your emergency signal for some time when you see a thick black smoke billowing in the distance. Oh, dear. A group of raiders picked up on your signal and are here for easy prey. You hope you can squeeze some final fuel out of your vehicles to fight them off. Fingers crossed. I'm pretty sure we'll crush them, get their fuel, and leave. Daka. Landmine. Yay! Landmine kills. Evidently, you had enough fuel to finish off the raiders. Upon searching through the wrecks, you managed to get 8 fuel. Hardly have time for parts. You managed to get 13 scrap. Should be able to continue. Sweet. So going on here, once I clear this thing, and we'll go get some more fuel. You arrive at the office of Eiffels Incorporated, a large building which probably also houses the actual production facility, surrounded by an electric fence. Looks exceptionally well defended. The fence has auto turrets. I see attack office and I just kind of snicker. Auto turrets positioned along its circumference. You see signs indicating a minefield and heavy vehicles patrol the perimeter. Before you can approach any further, someone attempts to radio you. Alright, what do you want? Welcome to Eiffels Incorporated. You have been cleared for a meeting with our Chief Executive Officer. Please approach our facility on foot. We shall provide transportation at the gate. We wish you a pleasant stay. Approach the office. You're taken inside the building, brought to a conference room, and told to wait. Wait. After some time, two slick-looking businessmen enter the room. Greetings, sir. My name is Samuel Eiffels, and this is my brother, Maxwell Eiffels. They're twins, so I'm going to go with the same voice. We welcome you to our fine establishment. Is it safe to assume you are here to acquire some of our stem bolts? Yes. Naturally, we have many customers for our esteemed stem bolts. Of course, we may be able to strike a deal if you are willing to pay more than our other customers. We think that 500 scrap sounds like a fair price. I have like a tenth of that. That's too much. How unfortunate. I'm afraid we won't be able to lower our price. That would hardly be fair to our other customers. I'm afraid you'll have to look elsewhere for your stem bolts then. You know you have the monopoly, right? You got Monopoly 3 of a kind. Boardwalk, Park Place. Oh man, all the dosh. Grab it while it's hot. Oh crap. Ugh, I destroyed my throat doing that one. Yes, quite right. I suppose we do. We realize your desperation, considering the state of your space trash heap, and we are not unkind men. So we have a little endeavor for you to accomplish. In return, we shall provide you with the stem bolts. Not for sexual favors. Ever. Never. But what is it? Eiffels Incorporated is always looking to expand, such is the corporate life. You understand, right? There is one particularly problematic individual standing in the way of progress, however. We would like you to head over to the individual and persuade him to part with the deed of his land one way or another. Your methods are none of our concern. Are we in agreement? Not much choice, apparently. Wonderful! We shall supply you with the coordinates of this particular individual. Please return to us once you have acquired the deed to his land. We shall have your stem bolts ready. Good day, sir! Best of luck. You are let out of Eiffels Inc. building and returned to your convoy. Why'd you be some old fart that's just like, get off my land, you crazy kids! Hey boy. We're not making it to the nearest camp. Crap. The scanner shows several blips, but there were just some tumbleweeds rolling by. Onwards. I actually would have liked the cars right now. Oh, crap. You spot a dust cloud in the distance. It seems to be a traveling convoy. Or caravan. Whatever. They appear to have hired privateers to protect them. Attacking them with the little fuel you have left would be nigh impossible. Radio them. What you mean, born, you fool? I can't make this game always entertaining. No game is entertaining 24/7. Greetings. We are part of the KJL Trading Company and heard your emergency broadcast. We understand you ran out of fuel. Emergency broadcast. There's a snowstorm incoming. Please stay indoors. We are happy to provide some fuel at a discount. Yeah. Oh, screw it. Spend all the cash. Best of luck in your future endeavors. The KJLI caravan unloads your promised fuel and starts heading out. Yay! Alright, so now we're going to go to the actual town and actually do what I meant to do like 15 minutes ago. Okay. So we're going to do this. Take off the melee weapon, because screw melee, and add a gun. Scrap that. Buy a little extra fuel. Okay. Oh god. You spot a figure in the distance. It looks like somebody bound to a pole. Wire. So apparently we're about to pick up a guy bound to a pole. Okay. Let's investigate. Over the camp, by the way. So this is probably like a mile out of camp. The guy probably got kicked out of town for not paying the tab or something. Head over to investigate. You discover a severely mutilated man tied to a pole. He appears delusional, but emits a faint noise that sounds like Raiders. It doesn't look like he has long to live. Free him and bring him to the medical bay! Quick! This man needs 20 cc's of aphrostaphamine. Stat! I don't know. Thanks to your medical attention, the man seems to recover. He thanks you for your help and explains that he's an engineer, captured by the Ragers, and left for dead when he ceased being useful. Wow. He begs you to return home. He'll be able to properly reward you there. Yeah, we can do that. Left for dead, really? Let's see if we can get that deed. The town right there. Wow. You arrive at the location Eiffel Inc. is seeking to attain. It appears to be a regular stretch of desert. There doesn't seem to be anything special about it. Deed to the desert. Investigate. You spot a single... Wow, it's even worse. You spot a single mobile home that you could probably just attach to the back of one of your cars and wheel off the land. It looks decrepit and badly maintained. Let us approach. You knock on the door. A man opens it. What do you want? What you want? He yells, pointing a scatter cannon at your face. A scatter cannon. It's a shotgun. I don't care if this is supposed to be like sci-fi future. It's a shotgun. You'll understand why Eiffel Inc. didn't want to deal with this man themselves. Explain that you want to talk about acquiring his land. The man invites you in, says his name is Bad Max, and tells you he wasn't always a landowner. He apparently used to live a nomadic, adventurous life. I don't believe you. You can hardly believe this wild-eyed character was ever adventurous. You point a shotgun at your face. I'd say that's adventurous enough. The man says he wouldn't mind going back to that lifestyle. This piece of desert is starting to bore him. He wants to trade the deed of land for parts and fuel to get his old car back up and running. This is the second time I've had the opportunity to help somebody fix their car, didn't have the resource, and at least half of the option was bad. Well, let's see what else he has to say. He starts pouring a strong drink for you both, vodka, and the parts and fuel would be to restore his old car. You start bonding with him. Seems like he would like to join up with the gang again, but who can you trust these days? Let's offer to repair the car. You follow him out back where a sand-covered truck stands. As he hands you the deed in good confidence, you start working on the car. Sand just seems to be getting in everything. You're sabotaging my beautiful ride! Bad Max yells, reaching for his scatter gun. Shoot the old guy. You reach for your weapon before Bad Max has a chance to shoot and manage to blast his brains out. With him out of the picture, it is a simple matter to search the house for the deed. You prepare to return to Eiffel's Incorporated and telling the two brothers of your success. Show him not to mess with you. Let's sigh. Feel really bad. Oh, screw it. I'll just dump some stuff there. Of course. It's a car with no guns but a shield. I mean, I guess you need a car. Beggars can't be choosers. These streets are teeming with raider vehicles. You've managed to avoid their detection thus far. Screw it. I want the fuel. Just kind of start throwing some shells downrange. Mines. Again, mines. Better than rocket launchers. Why? That makes so not sense. Just like the words I just used. Take loot. Got fuel. Let's go. Self-sealing stem bolts. Self-sealing stem bolts. As you're driving along the highway, you pick up a signal on your transmitter. It sounds like a rowdy bunch of privateers. Let's see. Pursue the privateers. We'll try to stay out of sight. Track the privateers down and engage them. They could be dangerous. Try to avoid the signals. We'll try to stay out of sight. Scouting is better than just rushing in like an idiot. You stay out of sight while you continue to listen. I've had just an apostrophe. Don't you mean an epiphany? Lightning just struck my brain. Well, that must hurt. These privateers are out of their mind. Time to engage. Great now. Had an apostrophe. Oh ye of little words. Well, I'd hope you're shooting the enemy. I mean, that's kind of the point of the game, isn't it? Landmine. You find some loot in the wreck. Additionally, you seem to find a remarkable number of clocks. You decide to let them be. Oh, what? Come on! You know how much scrap you could probably get out of that clocks? Like, 1. Oh, that's not... Oh, there's the exclamation point. Yay! Get some self-sealing stem bolts. I gotta buy fuel here, too. You arrived at the Eiffel Incorporated office and are told that you were expected. Of course we are. Once again, you were led into the meeting room where Samuel and Maxwell are waiting for you. The old man is dead. Wonderful news! Very well done. I suppose that nullifies the need for the deed entirely. Jolly good show, old chap. Naturally, we shall uphold our end of the bargain. We are trustworthy businessmen, after all. Your stem bolts are being delivered to your convoy as we speak. Pleasure doing business with you. Goodbye. Before you have a chance to say anything in return, you are led outside the office building. Damn businessmen. A large cargo of stem bolts is loaded onto your convoy. They should be more than sufficient for your ship. 5 feet away. You see a dust cloud in the distance. Shortly after, you hear shots fired. You are under attack. Crap. See if we can keep away from the mine layers. Friggin' MCV actually has mine protection. Zap. There we go. Take another chainsaw and fuel. That's the important part. I'm getting fuel out of this. Traveling down the road. Oh, traveling down the road. This is gonna actually make it really close. A strange ticking noise is coming from one of your vehicles. When you check it out, it seems to be the fuel pressure regulator. Easy fix. Ah, crap. No, right there, right there. No, it's right there. You've been stranded with that fuel for quite some time when one of your engineers approaches you. Let's hear it. He takes you away from the others and tells you that he might be able to create some biofuel made out of the crew. There's no guarantee it'll work, but it's your best shot right now. That's immoral and crazy. You know it won't work. The engineer leaves to think of some new idea. Meanwhile, you're made stranded with that fuel. Your frustration regarding your out-of-fuel predicament grows. Stomping around furiously, I feel like something I'd do. You kick against the side of your main convoy vehicle. Stupid pile of rust. The panel breaks off, revealing a hidden fuel cache of 20... What? 22 gallons of fuel? At the initial surprise, you order your crew to get your convoy ready to move. You make a mental note to tell your commanding officer back at the spaceship to inform you of these things. There we go. That'll unload everything. Probably. Patch everything up. Yep, no. Okay, so I don't have to worry about that for a bit. Help the raider that was drained of that fuel. We did attack. Clear. Blah blah blah. So we either go kill. I'm gonna kill the raider. That was the evil. That was the reason why I don't have fuel is because of him. It's all his fault. Oh God. Explosions, you're under fire. Oh no. It's not an attack or anything.
Unit reporting.
Our paladin's gonna get a range upgrade. Rip. Hey, I got a repair drone. Sweet. I can sell that because, you know, it's borderline worthless. Because it costs you your HP to give to somebody else. The filthy betraying raider's signal is coming from this general area. He can't be far. There he is now, hanging out with some raider friends, wasting all your precious fuel. Payback time.
Standing by.
Damn. Easy peasy. Wasting all my fuel.
Vehicle reporting.
See, this is why you don't screw me. If I'm being nice, you don't be that like douchey guy who's like, I'm just gonna like screw you up. Nah. Defeated a betraying raider and his friends. Looks like he's wasted all the fuel you gave him, but the wreck's still net you 700 or 70. 700. Alright, anyway, actually not bad far from Left 4 Dead, so sweet. Without warning, you are surrounded by Torvac vehicles. You have no idea how they managed to avoid detection by your scanners. Okay. You know what I need to do next? I need to do just like straight like melee or something stupid in this game. That'd be interesting as all get out. Alright. No cloaking devices, but they snuck up on us. Sure. You arrive at the tiny hamlet that the rescued stranger described as his home. He gives a great sigh of relief and thanks you profusely. Wait here. I'm sure I have something good in my home to reward you with. Gratitude is his own reward. There's no need. Well, at least accept some parts for your trouble. It's fine. Don't worry. I don't need anything. I mean, unless it's like my ship's instantly repaired. Never have to worry about it again. Where's the shop got? Car! Buy a car. Sweet! That works. Big night. Call it the Dash. I'll take an extra car. It's not gonna... It needs a gun. It needs a second gun, though. Okay, so here's what we'll do. Since it's probably got the same problem that another car I have has. Where its range is so abysmal it drives me crazy. Oh well, we got this. Hyperdrive stabilizes, they're actually about the same distance away. In 2 different directions. We'll go north. Look, a strange Torvac beacon is emitting the radio signal. Investigate the beacon. The beacon houses some impressive looking hardware. One of your engineers suggests taking it apart for parts. Good idea. Sweet, salvage 41. Approached by a number of Torvac vehicles. They look hostile. Prepare for combat. They hail you on radio. Power down your weapons. You have 15 seconds to comply. You know what? Power down. See what happens. We demand custody of one of your vehicles. We would rather not attack you and destroy all of your vehicles. We offer you a choice. Are you mad? I'm attacking.
What can I do? Yes. Hey, alright.
Zap. Zap.
Captain. Target set.
There we go. Perfect. Find some loot. Boop-a-doop-a-doo. A Torvac facility hails your convoy. Sure, why not? This can't go bad. Let's hear it. We are conducting an experiment to make vehicles more resilient. We wish to experiment on one of your vehicles. You know what, screw it. They install some sort of shield generator on your vehicle and fire a variety of weapons at it. At some time, the vehicle remains unharmed. After some time. We thank you for your cooperation. You may keep the shield generator as a token of our appreciation. Sweet. What kind of shield is it? It's a Mark 1. I don't even think anything I have has a shield slot on it. Oh well. A big red barrel is stood in the middle of the road. Look inside it, sure why not. The barrel is filled with rectangles that sport some buttons and a reflective STN LCD. Accompanying these are a lot of cartridges that have a lot of different pictures on them, showing some portray 2 overweight plumbers, whilst another shows 3 golden triangles. This is not a reference. Your crew looks elated and quickly distributes these spoils. As you prepare to head out, you hear one of your crew members excitedly claim, "I choose you." Roll out. Wow, okay. So we found, like, the Dead Sea Scrolls of Nintendo, apparently. Hey. Save some fuel, too. Show you the spar. Look around and just enter. Yeah, loads of people. Talk to man. Ultra-violence. How about I lash out towards you? Smiles broadly. Oh, that is wonderful. Whilst I applaud your enthusiasm, if you kill me now, you'll never find the hyperdrive stabilizer. However, I like your thinking. If you want to fight me head-on, that can be arranged. Me and my droogs have a private squad just outside of town. Defeat us and get the hyperdrive stabilizer. Sounds good, right? I feel obliged to warn you that my private squadron is not to be trifled with. I am somewhat of a peacekeeper, you see. We'll want to keep that from you. You know what? No. Andy looks delighted. Absolutely sure. I will shoot to kill and trust you do the same. Arrangements will be made for the hyperdrive stabilizer. I keep my promises. Yes, I'm sure. Let's go. After deciding where to meet, you leave the milk bar and return to your convoy. You arrive at the agreed-upon location and spot Andy's squad of vehicles. They look exceptionally high-tech. Hopefully you made the right choice. Uh-oh.
Yes, Captain. Vehicle
Okay.
reporting.
Uh-oh. Yeah, no, let me put it this way. These are boss vehicles right here. Or these are the boss vehicles that actually accompany a lot of the, Oh, jeez. I might be regretting this. Wow. No, you know, you get through this over.
Yes, Captain.
Alright, perfect. Let's wail on this guy for a bit. That's ridiculous. After blasting Andy's final vehicle, you wait for him to crawl out of the wreck. He approaches your convoy whilst laughing loudly, despite being covered in blood and bruises. Amazing! That was great! Well fought, oh brother of mine! Well fought! Ask about the hyperdrive stabilizer. I had forgotten! Arrangements have been made, and it is en route to this location as we speak. Thanks for this little fight. I haven't felt this alive in years. Consider yourself a friend of Andy and his ruse. After a while, a transport vehicle approaches the location and delivers the hyperdrive stabilizer. Woo! Stash the hyperdrive in your cargo hold and prepare to head out. That almost went horribly. Nearest town. Where's nearest town? Ah, crap. As you traverse the stretched desert, you spot several wrecks, partly buried by the sand, likely the victims of local privateers. Investigate the wrecks. The wrecks have been picked clean of anything useful. Privateers are thorough. Fine, don't give me free stuff. Ah, crap. Again? Broadcast your emergency signal. You're stranded fools ripe for the picking. What you want? Begging for mercy shan't be working. Sure, that's not for trade, why not? Stranded fools like ye are in no position to barter. Prepare to die, filthy dogs. Privateers have their weapons primed to assume a tactical formation. Hopefully the little fuel you'll have left will prove sufficient for this fight. I'm not concerned about fuel. The problem. Uh-oh.
Yes. Unit reporting. Waiting orders.
Hey, yes, definitely.
What can I do? Waiting orders.
Hey.
Ready and waiting. Hey. Roger. Unit reporting.
Okay, that.
What can I do?
I don't like traveling wide like this. It's not a good idea sometimes, most of the time. That's why. That was close. Using the last remains of fuel, you managed to defeat the privateers. Since you're so focused on extracting fuel, you haven't... Oh, yeah, I got 18 fuel, but no scrap. Yay. Okay, priority 1, fix everything. I'm gonna be selling this shield. Alright, fuel. 1, 2. Okay. This sucks. Alright. Well, the last part we need is the compression coil. So I guess we gotta go after that. Ugh. Yeah. Raider vehicles are trailing your convoy with their weapons ready. Their leaders mock you on the radio by declaring, "Soon as I stepped on the scene, I'm hearing hoochie screaming." Really? Okay.
Yes, Captain. What's going on?
Standing by. Ready and waiting. Hey!
Hey, let me help.
Yes?
What can I do?
Yeah. Hey! Reporting. Vehicle reporting.
Let me help. Roger.
Let me out.
Let me help. Hey,
Shields up. Some loot from the wreck, some fuel to get where I'm going. Alright, because I keep losing a little more HP than I'd like. Yeah, I'll do. Again, lose the MCV, that's it for the game. Back to square one. The highway leads you towards a small hamlet built by the road. Sadly, they won't be able to serve as your convoy as the entire hamlet has been ravaged. Most of the buildings have been burned down, trashed, looted. You don't see any life signs anywhere. Investigate. Judging from the crude graffiti on the walls, this is obviously the handiwork of the local raiders. Who else? Turns out the raiders were more interested in kidnapping the local population than its monetary worth. You managed to scrounge up scrap and fuel. Alright. Following the road because it's a lot faster than through the desert. Here's the ship. Ugh. Several vehicles approach your convoy. They bear the unmistakable mark of the local privateers.
Reporting. Hey! Lock and load. What's that do? Vehicle reporting. Yes. Unit reporting.
Crap.
Hey! Waiting orders.
There we go. Still steaming strong. Well, I mean the game is. Power ray's gone. Shoot. Alright, town. Keep playing it safe. Okay, doing pretty good. Not on the fuel consumption, though, which is getting annoying. Again, fuel consumption is way better on the roads, unfortunately not in the desert. Scattered throughout the stretches of desert, you spot several mutilated corpses, slowly rotting away in the unforgiving desert sun. Clearly you're in raider territory. Thanks. This game plays in your paranoia, you know what? Oh boy. You've broadcasted. Open radio channel. Doesn't look long for dust cloud. They appear to be civilian vehicles. Yay. Don't have money. That's a shame. You really don't have too much to spare. I'm afraid we can't help you. Sure. Maybe they'll send some help. Vehicles approach your convoy, but stay out of range of weapons. Evidently, they're aware of your fuel troubles as they're setting up some long-range artillery. They try to start your... You try to start your engines with the last drops of fuel that you have remaining. Keep trying. Oh boy, take some damage, but let's do it. Okay. Stupid telephone poles. You make a mental note to keep an eye on your fuel count. I ain't dead yet. You arrive at Shanty Sands. It looks like a small agricultural community. Head into town. Oh. You leave your convoy behind and head towards the town by foot. You come across a young girl with raven black hair and a dark complexion. Hi! I heard there was a traveler in town, but I was kind of skeptical until I saw you. My name's Nikki. What brings you here? Yeah, well, be glad you don't live here. There's nothing interesting to do, and believe you me, cow tipping gets old real fast. Okay. Nikki looks at you patiently, asks about the leader of the town. His name is Stanford, and he's my father. He's okay as far as dads go. Thanks. Okay, fine. Let's talk about the Torvac employee. Ah, that guy. He arrived at Shanty Sands not too long ago, claiming he wanted a quiet place to live. He spends most of his days indoors, but he keeps out of trouble, so we don't mind. You can find him over there. Nikki points at a house some distance away. Head on over. You head over to the door of the former Torvac employee. Knock on the door. Knock on the door for quite some time, but to no avail. Looks like nobody is home. I'll enter. You enter the house and see the obvious signs of a struggle. The entire place has been ransacked. Nobody appeared to be present right now. Inform the local authorities. You look for an authority figure and soon meet Steve, the self-appointed lawkeeper. You explain that what you found, at which point he gets a sudden look of clarity. Well, damn! That explains a lot. Not too long ago, we received reports of a squad of Torvac vehicles parked just outside of town. Someone saw them carrying off a bulky object from inside town, stashing it and heading off. Clearly, they've either kidnapped or murdered Barry, their former employee. Barry! I can add their presumed coordinates to your map if you wish to track them down. Sadly, we lack the resources. Of course, let's get them. You return to the convoy and get ready to chase down the Torvac squad. God, half the people in this world are incompetent. You arrive in presumed location of the Torvac squad. The size of a traveling group of vehicles is obvious, so you must be on the right track. Scan the general area. You approach your scanners. You open your scanners. Approach. And quickly spot several objects rapidly approaching your position. It seems likely Torvac is moving to engage you. I'm going to try radioing them. You attempt to radio the Torvac vehicle. Shortly afterwards, they respond. We greet you. We are Torvac. We are traveling these lands and have set up camp to care for our machinery. What is your purpose here? We seek to trade. We welcome an attempt to exchange service and/or products. We welcome you to our position. Approach their position and blast them to bits. Oh god. Wow, okay. Not what I expect to happen. You move in to engage the unsuspecting Torvac and manage to completely wipe them out with minimal damage to your own vehicles. I saw that. Excellent. You find some loot in their racks. You also recover a prisoner from one of their cargo holds. Talk to him. The man thanks you profusely for your help in freeing him. I don't know who you are, but you have my sincere gratitude. My name is Barry. Why did they capture you? I used to work for Torvac, but quit because of their immoral practices. Evidently, leaving them is something they frown upon. I tried hiding in shanty sands, but they found me. We need a compression coil. A compression coil? Yeah, I've worked on those things back in my Torvac days. I'm afraid the only way you'll be able to get your hands on one of those is to assault a compression coil facility and take it from their grubby cybernetic fingers. Where can I find a facility like that? Yay. I know the location of one of those facilities. I'll be happy to add those coordinates to your map as soon as you return me home to Santy Towns. I've seen enough combat for quite some time. Alright, sure. Okay, bring me back and I'll give you the coordinates to the compression coil facility. Will do. I mean, it's right here. Woo. Return to Shanty Sounds. Drop Barry off at his home. So how about those coordinates? Barry enters the coordinates to a compression coil facility to your map. Assault that facility and you should be able to find the compression coil. If you don't manage to find a functioning one, look for a cargo crate marked with an orange and black helix shaped symbol. I'll be able to construct a functioning one for you with those materials, meaning we're coming back here. Thanks. Yay. Your radio picks up a signal. You hear a mad voice gibber. Another fool fell for it! Activate the mines and kill them all! Suddenly, you're surrounded by blinking red lights and raider vehicles rapidly approach. Defend self. I ain't driving through mines. That's stupid. I won't scream stupid at least. Ah, boy. Out of the way. There is a lot going on right now. Oh, no, no, idiot, no, oh, crap. Well, we lost the dash. I wonder how you wonder how your scanners failed to pick up that minefield. Wonder why. Regardless, you came out on top. Not entirely without a car. About to lose the guard of Titans. Back down to 2 again. I was looking for the town thing. Spotted battered and broken raider vehicle in the middle of the road. Investigate it. Find a flyer for the Lucky Peak at the traveling casino. Since the casino travels around, it's hard to locate. But the flyer shows the latest coordinates. Oh, of course. I'm not going there. Right now, I kind of need my scrap to fix my cars. Oh, stop it! I doubt they have a car for sale. No, they don't have a car for sale. Joy. Let's just kind of give an overall boost. Give it to the handling instead. No. Oh well. We got a raided Torvac facility. This should be good. You arrive to the Torvac compression coil facility. Attempt to radio the facility. We are Torvac. We do not welcome visitors here. We suggest you leave. Tell them you want to buy compression coil. We regret to inform you that your awareness of that knowledge means you must perish. Prepare for destruction. Several Torvac vehicles rapidly approach you.
Hi. Let me help. Yes?
Standing by.
Hi.
At least the music's catchy. You can hear it over all the DACA. Another vehicle just come from off map. Are you serious? Torvac compression facility lies in flames. Search the remains of the facility. You fail to find a fully functional compression coil in the facility. You do manage, however, to find some crates with the orange, black helix, whatever. Has to construct it. Oh, great. Drive back to Barry. And by drive back to Barry, I mean stop, get fuel, because now I need that. Lone figure wandering the wasteland appears to be a blind man in brown robes. Old Ben Kenobi, then. The man looks straight at your convoy despite being blind and proclaims empathy must be limited, and ultimately the empathic gift blurs the boundaries between hunter and victim, between the successful and the defeated. Ooh, key. You are suddenly surrounded by a blinding flash. The man has disappeared. Time to leave. Oh yeah. Sure, let's see what this is on the way there. The signal appears to be a radar base of operations. You spot several crudely drawn signs warning people to keep out. Some of them depict mines. Ignore the radar. Empty the minefield isn't worth it. Yeah. Stretch of desert is littered with wrecks of privateer radar and Torvac vehicles. It looks like this battle took place quite a while ago. Let's investigate stuff, why not? Upon inspection of the wrecks, you managed to recover some scrap from the remains. Whoever won this battle evidently did not have time to salvage. Or did everybody die? Or everybody died. Turn the shanty sands and head over to Barry's house. Barry assures you he should be able to construct you a compression coil with the cargo you've brought him. After some time, Barry finishes constructing your compression coil. He thanks you for all your trouble and wishes you good luck in your future endeavors. You get ready to move out. Oh, this is where the game cranks up to 11. Besides the fact that I now need to find a town to buy fuel again. Several raider vehicles approach your convoy. Your radio picks up a gibbering voice exclaiming, "Ever dance with the devil in the pale moonlight?" Nope.
What can I do? Roger.
Oh boy. Amount of DACA is too dang high. There are two cars inside each other.
Roger. Yes.
Yay! I don't have to worry about the fuel at the moment. Usually go the one up the road again. Okay, sweet. Okay. Should be able to make it to the thing without too much trouble for the climax of this play. Blood splatter vehicles come racing down towards you. Your transmitter picks up, "Looks like meat is back on the menu, boys. I'm going to the dryer." God, I hate that.
What can I do?
And rip that guy. Ugh, they don't want to leave my MCV alone. Oh well. Take loot. Okay. Let's make a quick stop over here then. Wish I could sell some of my fuel. Oh boy. I think this is where the climax of the adventure happens. Ooh boy. Whilst driving along the road, you suddenly hear a whistling sound. Turns out you're being shelled by some long-range artillery. No. Leave them and be and keep going. I'd like to minimize damage because this is... There we go. As you near your ship, ready to fix it up and leave the planet once and for all, you spot an enormous hovering battleship. You have made quite a name for yourself on Omega Prime, fighting the different factions with blatant disregard for the established distribution of power. Your meddling in our affairs ends now! Two smaller vehicles move in to flank you as the monstrosity powers up its weapons and approaches. You have no choice but to fight! Come on. There we go.
Roger. Hey.
Focus one down. Attempt to. Blur these things. I don't think I'm gonna be able to use a wall to fix this problem either. Yeah, they have mine guards. That's annoying. And shield up. There we go. Wail on him. That firing line. That isn't even the boss. Ugh. What makes it really irritating is to me the mines. Okay, steal some HP before this thing goes into screw you mode. Oh boy. Here it comes!
Waiting orders.
Hi.
Reporting.
Yes, Captain. Hi. Yes?
Okay, at the very least,
What can I do? Yes?
it's good because of the simple fact that I can chuck things at it and just kind of like not care.
Unit reporting.
Let me help. Hey. Yes?
Dodging the mines, dodging the mines, dodging the mines.
Yes? Going in.
Up.
Let's go. What can I do?
Vehicle reporting.
Keep using them as a rolling roadblocks that can't hit my MCV. I hope.
What can I do?
Ready.
Hi. Hey.
Waiting orders.
Yes, Captain.
Vehicle reporting.
Hey.
Crap.
Yes, Captain. Hi.
Standing by.
Yes, Captain.
Sir.
Hey. Hi.
Orders.
Hi. Let me help. Hey. Moving.
Captain.
Yes, Captain. Hey. Yes. Hi.
Waiting orders.
Yes, Captain.
Orders.
Yes.
Ready.
Hi. What can I do?
Orders.
Hey. What can I do? Hi. Hey.
Unit reporting. Guns ready.
Let me help. Yes.
Oh boy! Oh wait a minute, I should probably attack that mine layer first of anything. It's annoying as all get out.
Yes. What can I do?
Orders.
Hi.
Waiting orders.
Let me help. Hi.
Ready.
Let me help. Moving up. Yes. What can I do?
Yeah, well, those don't do any damage. No, that one. That one does.
Unit reporting. Ready.
Yes. Let me help.
Standing by.
Let me help. Yes.
Okay. Broke it.
Orders.
Okay, where are you going next? Or how are you going next, I suppose is the question.
Going east.
Yes, Captain. What can I do? Yes? Roger. Let me help. Let me help. What can I do? What can I do? Moving up.
Unit reporting.
Yes, Captain. What can I do? Hi.
Waiting orders.
Yes, Captain. Yes?
Unit reporting.
What can I do?
Captain.
Let me help.
Awaiting orders.
Hi. Hey. What can I do? Yes? Hey. Yes? Let me help.
Standing by.
Let me help.
Awaiting orders.
Hey. Yes, Captain. Hey.
Vehicle
Can we not? Not again, please. Oh, crap. Uh-oh.
Roger.
What can I do? Hi.
Oh, God.
Awaiting orders.
Hey. Hey.
Awaiting orders.
What can I
Immunity frames. Well, about to be immunity frames, I mean.
Orders.
do? Hey. Hi.
Or whatever, I don't know what I'm talking about at this point.
Reporting.
Well, what's he gonna do now? Mines again?
Hey.
I had to ask.
Unit reporting.
Yes, Captain. What can I do?
Orders.
Yes. Hey. Definitely.
Ready.
Alright, well, I think we're doing good, at least until the later stages come in. Ah, crap. Or you know that can happen. Don't get hit by the rockets. Just don't. Easier said than done, though.
What can I do? Hi. Yes.
Orders. Target acquired. Moving. Reporting.
Okay, I use that to friggin' save. The Guard of Titan. That was so close.
Let me help. Hey. Roger. Yes.
Ready.
Use my MCVs at full health.
Waiting orders.
Hi. Hi. What can I do?
Standing by.
Let me help. Yes.
Okay, dodge the mines, dodge the mines, dodge the mines.
Rolling. What can I do?
Vehicle reporting.
Let me help. Yes.
Whew.
Hi. Yes, Captain.
Alright, so the damage, unfortunately, is too exceedingly spread around. Oh, crap. Nope, 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 nope.
What can I do?
Might be it. Okay. Good. Uh-oh.
Definitely. Alright.
Standing by.
Roger.
Vehicle reporting.
Hey. That's thinking.
Ah, crap. These guys again.
Waiting orders.
What can I do? Hey.
Vehicle reporting.
Oh yeah, that's why these things have mine guards. I forgot. So they're not screwed over by this phase of the boss fight.
Heading east. Roger that.
I mean, I could, if I could get him to get under the thing, I could crush it.
Affirmative.
But I don't think it's gonna let me. Oh god. He's got an ion cannon too. They've both got an ion cannon. Ugh. That sucks. Oh well. Well, it was a valiant effort. I tried. Guard of Titans is the only one that made it through. It's a bit of a bummer. I've been streaming for about 3 hours, and I think that's where I'll call it for the night. So, thank you guys for watching. Anybody who watched, I don't care if you stuck to the end or just showed up, who cares? But thank you for watching. I would strongly encourage anybody to get this game on Steam, because it's literally like 15 bucks. Especially if you like FTL and like to play games for a long period of time, they're just over and over and over again. Like, even on easy mode, this game is not easy. But thank you for watching, and catch you in the next stream.